There is
And welcome
unused
to
land
episode
suitable
2
for
of
farming.
my psychotic Imperial Medallion playthrough. We returned to where we last left off. Before I started, I did have a look at my current situation, decided on my next course of action. Now, unfortunately, with the first video, there wouldn't have been much going on. That is just basic setup and needed to happen. Now, this episode, it's not exactly a great position I'm in right now, but I kind of have to make do with what I got. So, I'm going to train up some more infantry, given I noticed the Prussians could come and attack me at any time, if they feel so inclined. So, it's not exactly great. So, need to deal with that now, while I have the chance. Next, put in the theater, just for some extra cash flow. Then from there, I'll continue on. Now, there's not much to do right now. It's mainly just building up over time. Oh, hello. Who are you? That's quite a sizable fleet you got there. Well, that is definitely concerning. Fencibles militia. Okay. Got enough to recruit one, but I don't think it's really going to matter at that point. And that is a full army. That's not fun. Oh boy. Well, we're going to have to see what we can do about that. Don't think he hasn't landed yet, so that's good. Well, let's go. Let's see what the next turn holds for us. So the general plan is to have the main army just stationed in the continent for obvious reasons to help defend, but build up for a few turns before fully pushing out. Because at the moment, don't have many options to push out unless I want to risk getting attacked, such as is the case here. Instruct, what can I instruct here? Oh, it is a magistrate. Not too helpful. I'm gonna kind of ignore that for right now, as I could honestly get some better things. Such as we'll get a tax office here, just to help, again, with our income, because our income is still fairly low, only about 1,000. It's not exactly great. So, need to bump those numbers up if we're going to hope to stand a chance against the French. To which I will leave the new ships here at Portsmouth, just for now, as no reason to take them out of harbor. No reason to take them out of harbor. Actually, we'll go smack that French vessel that's alone. We'll go smack that quick. We can't have them freely patrolling the waters around the English Channel now, can we? Now we're just going to auto-resolve because I'm horrible at these battles. And thankfully we won. British naval dominance is, at this point, uncontested. As at this point, I do not believe one battle has been lost, and every fleet that has attempted to either kill Nelson or any of the other fleets has failed miserably. Though, they did do a number to the fleet elsewhere. But that is not a problem. We will take that in stride and keep on going. Get some basic roads so we can actually get the replenishment up here pretty good, because defensibles are fine, but it's going to take a while for our actual proper infantry to heal up, as can be seen here. Which is, obviously, not good. Now, they don't have anything here. That's unfortunate. Oh well, we will continue on without him. My main concern right now is the Prussians. Because if I move out of Amsterdam, they're going to pose a very significant threat to my land holdings. But, as was previously in the last episode, Napoleon is dead. Or wounded, at least. He's wounded, at least. I want to take Paris and the Reims, Picardy, Champagne before too long. Because they both would be major economic boosters and give me more of a solid foothold on the continent. There's unused farmland, yada 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 yada. Yes, I know. Not gonna really bother with that. Now, I would like to actually get some good centers building. So I want to get this barracks in London ready, so that way I can use London as a kind of a training center. As it's away from the fighting on the continent, so I'm not as concerned about London being hit. Now we're going to take out this fleet and a full 20-stack French army, which will be a tremendous blow to the French, who are our main adversaries right now. Oh, good. Okay, I was concerned that Nelson just died. Oh, William Cornwallis, I'm so sorry, sir. But, thankfully, with that whole invasion army and the fleet is dead. Now it helps line the French coffers, but helps us in the sake of they don't have as many troops anymore. And they're not in a position to come and strike. Right? Who's blocking his path? Alright, Nelson. This army also can't leave. Honestly, I'm pretty sure that is the army from Paris that I saw last time. Yeah, no, apologies for not doing too much in these episodes, but my position isn't great, given I am going for the medal I'm going for. But what I'll do, I will take the fighting units I have, move to Brussels and Flanders, and in the next about turn or two, I'm going to try to move on Paris, and then I'll take Reims, as those are both targets that I could potentially hit and get away with. If I lose Amsterdam, that will be a major loss. However, there's not much I can do about it. I don't have a force in the area to hold the Prussians off if they really want to take it. If they really want to take it, I mean, I commend them. They can have it. They can have it. I will go elsewhere. Because I'm not in a position to be fighting more than one enemy at this time. Which is ironic, given the Medallion I'm trying to go for. It's another ship lost. Oh well. That's another ship lost. Honestly, the auto-resolves are horrible so far for the fleet. But they're the best I can do, because I do not trust myself to not have the fleet just get utterly destroyed. Although that's secret society as well. Now, while I do not doubt the British infantry, I cannot rely on them at this point in time. Along with, I'm going to take my army and march on Paris. This is... Now this is concerning. So there's a major army in here of about 1,000. Now, this was stupid in the first place, but hear me out. Grenadiers, line infantry, okay. So I could give that army a run for its money. I could give it a run for its money, but I'm not willing to risk valuable troops in a fight like that. Unfortunately, they came to me. So, thankfully, a lot of them are cavalry. The only problem is they have a lot of artillery. That's the only problem that I see here. A lot of artillery and a lot of line infantry, which really is not good. That's not good. I really shouldn't have attacked. But, whatever, I will play with the hand I have dealt myself. But, with them losing already basically 220 stacks, I'm not too concerned about French retaliation elsewhere. So, what I'm going to have to do, the terrain is going to have to be my ally here, because this is a battle I will probably not win, but if I can't win, if I cannot win, I'm going to make them pay for every inch, and for every unit they try to pay for every unit. I'll make them pay. They want to take this from me. They want to take this army out. It's going to be with blood, sweat, and tears. And they're just going to have to live with that. But thankfully, my militia, the English militia, have not failed me as of yet. As of right now, they have not failed me. They have not failed me as of yet. I'll deploy my light foot in the woods. Now, most of my army is hidden. Only my artillery is visible. That is concerning. They have some actual horse drawn. Oh, that's a 9-pounder. That would explain why I can hit them. That would explain it. So this gun I'll have focused on firing on their troops. Well, the 9-pounder tries to deal with their artillery. So far, not having any luck. So, what I'm actually going to do is try to find their grenadiers. Fusiliers, grenadiers of the line. Now, thankfully, the French AI was not smart in this case and put their artillery on a hill. So most of their guns are either pointing into the hill or are going to be ineffective. In case of this 6-pounder, it cannot hit me. So I'm not concerned. Actually, this 12-pounder can't hit me, and that 6-pounder also cannot hit me. I am concerned that these two there's an 8-pounder and a 12-pounder. They haven't opened fire yet. Gonna have the 9-pounder focus on them. Now my artillery is doing a pretty good job. Oh. No, these are Fusiliers. Grenadiers are still not in range. Now, even if I win here, there is no way I'm going to be able to push on Paris and take it. So the remnants, so this army is going to have to retreat, which is unfortunate, but because Paris is ripe for the taking. But I must do it to preserve. Oh, those cheeky buggers! They got my general. One of those grazing shots. Well, I lost the general on the continent, but I can replace him with Wellington once he gets back. Now these light foot are just got to be sacrificial, given our status here. Oh, they are in range. Oh, that is perfect. We use the grape shot to its best. It's the grace effect. Cut down their infantry. Now, I'm not going to be able to hold. There is no way I'm going to be able to hold. I just need to inflict as many casualties as I can. Now, by some miracle, I'm able to potentially push them back, which I don't think I will. Aim at the Grenadiers, because they're coming into range. Alright, focus on the next unit. As soon as they break, next unit. Unfortunately, they attacked in a disjointed attack. Their attack was disjointed, so I was able to better push it off. Actually, no, because these militia are getting harassed. Fire on them. Fire on them. Oh, see? There we go. Another unit of Fenciles at a better veterancy. You know what? Things are actually looking half decent. That's good. Things are actually looking pretty good. Thank you, Grape Shot. But I still do not believe we will win, given there is still a large amount of cavalry over there. Oh, there it is. There's the first break of the day. These cannons really got to pull their worth. Prove their worth. Actually, don't want to lose that crew, because that's a good crew. Unfortunately, the rest of the army is breaking now. Where are you at? Oh, you're all the way over here. We'll go get them. These brave British regulars. These brave British regulars fighting off 2 units of horsemen. They're most likely going to lose, but do what we can. These fence seals, have them stay there. We're able to inflict a lot of casualties, which is great. Which is honestly great. A lot of we were able to inflict a decent amount of casualties. Heck, I think we outright killed their grenadiers. Come on, you got this, man. At least kill some Cav. Fight to the last man. See, if these guys survive, jeez. If that unit, jeez, that unit is just, God, they're really good. You're real good, son. Maybe even the best. Now, what is unfortunate is I did notice my cannons destroyed themselves with the 6-pounders, which is not good, as it means only 2 guns will be available if they have to fight again. At the least, however, it made it more favorable. Yeah, that's what I thought. Today is a sad day for the British Empire. See, look at that. We killed about 900 of them. That's all I could have asked for. That's all I could have asked for. They weren't able to destroy the French army, but they were able to heavily attrition it. Which is great. Incredibly great. But, unfortunately, we lost a great general in that battle. So, we will mourn the loss of that man. Now it's not the time. We must continue. We must continue and continue on. England will prevail in the end. England will prevail. Oh, hello, Arthur Wensley. We're going to have you link back up with the army. Just want to train some more militia. Because it's honestly the best unit we have, and as seen by that last battle, they held fairly long. Especially in this game, never underestimate your militia units. As if used right, if you use correctly, they can be a force to be reckoned with. Gonna recruit a new general because honestly we need another one. Alexander Abercrombie, you are a great general, sir. We are gonna take you. Now, as stated in my first video, I will, unless it is a truly lost cause, will have to fight all of my land battles. Always. So we're on the attack, but I've noticed with Napoleon AI, and we can kind of game that. Now in older titles, such as Medieval, which I'm most familiar with, being it was my first Total War game that I truly got into, it was very annoying because the AI would never come out to fight you. So my kind of playstyle was not great in those games. In that game, as the AI would almost never come to me. Would almost never come to me. Now thankfully in Napoleon, at least in my case, the AI has a tendency to go after. It has a tendency to attack me, even if it's probably not in their best interests to do so. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not going to just let you hide behind your fences. No, 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 you're going to come to me. What is this, 6-pounder? My 6-pounders have been doing work throughout this now 2 episodes of this campaign. And as seen by last battle, even if they bounce, still can't hit them. Though I am not looking for solid hits until they get closer. Now, I could have deployed up on the road. I could have. But, no. I could have deployed up on the road. But, given they're behind trees, it would have made my cannons not as effective as I wanted them to be. Given the tooltips I've seen, standing behind trees and cover like this, and cover, obviously reduces the effects of hitting them, reduces the chances of hitting the enemy. So, no, if I'm gonna fire at them with artillery, they're gonna come to me. Now my dragoons, my double chevron veterans, I'll have them go forward. Try to take out their general. That is actually quite funny. There he is. Oh well, they will live to fight another day. They will live to fight another day. But their general has also routed. Or at least I believe he did. Now they've come onto a level playing field, so my cannons can now actually see them. And as we can already see, start scoring direct hits. Though, I'm already doing fairly well with our cannon shots, I'm not too concerned. Ooh. Those were good hits. Those are really good hits. Might not look like much, but all shots count here. Alright, come on, deploy. Let's get more cannon rounds in. I don't know what the AI is doing, but hey, as long as they keep within cannon range, that's fine by me. I believe they're about to fire. Come on, they're right in front of you. There we go. That is some good old carnage. They're gonna honestly take most of their casualties just from my cannons before they even get in close. But such is the nature of things. Now, you are probably wondering, well, it'd be much easier just to march my infantry over and have them start opening fire. Well, yes, you are correct. It would be so much easier. Given you would have seen the replenishment for my army, it is better that I start shelling them from a distance, do as many casualties as I can, maybe even break them, than waste men that will take turns to replenish when I could be using them against the French. As you already saw with the last battle, with a very weakened army, I already caused 900 casualties to the French. Now, if I had these troops, some fully supplied troops, and more cannons, I could put up a real good fight. Alright, we're just going to speed things up. Oh, there they go. Now they're finally coming into range. Now, this is probably... I don't need to do this, but just in case they decide to come back. Oh, they're just out of range. Oh, this unit of militia getting decimated. Alright, come on, musketeers. Show them what you got. Oh, good, they're withdrawing. Saves me trouble. Close victory, not even. Now, I see no reason to fight this, as it's utter victory. There we go. With that, 6-pounder horse. Don't need difference between horse and normals. I'll just make normals. Brussels and Flanders. Mark. If anything, I'm going to switch this over into a barracks next turn. That'll facilitate with the need to make better units. Though, what I'll do for now is recruit some musket infantry to go down with Admiral Nelson. Let's go there. We will pick up our men, take the Navy, bring them over. Then just hold, we'll recruit a defense seal. Now, unfortunately, I'm going to have to rely on a lot of militia for the next few turns, but this is the price I have paid for this challenge. But anyways, I'm going to cut it here, just so it's a bit shorter. Hope you enjoy, and be prepared for do look out for the next episode coming out the next day or two. Have a good night, and you guys are amazing.